Hello everyone, welcome back. Day 10 of our Freedom Retreat, your free treat for the day. So I was thinking yesterday that one of the reasons I find it easier, I feel freer here, is that I have so little with me. I have a simple little place where I'm living, and I have the one bag of stuff that I brought with me, not knowing I was going to become an accidental exile, and it makes life much easier, much lighter. So I want to think today about decluttering. And there's the obvious decluttering, the Marie Kondo kind of decluttering of removing everything in your living space that isn't either useful or beautiful, as William Morris would have said. And then there's also decluttering our lives and our brains and our bodies. So there's lots of scope for decluttering on all sorts of levels, some of which may be more enticing to you than others and more rewarding to you than others. So a little exercise we're going to do on that. I'm going to have a think about all the things that you have a relationship with. So this is any sort of relationship. There's the obvious thing about people, what people are in your lives. And at the moment, we're not thinking about whether it's a good relationship or a bad one, whether it makes you feel good or not. Just all the people, that's all. Just go, let your mind run free. Write the list as long as you want. People you have a relationship with. And the places, maybe you're like where you live now, maybe where you grew up, maybe that desert island where you dream of living one day, the school where you were bullied, all sorts of things, places that still have a connection with you in your body. And objects, of course, the classic decluttering of our spaces. And then a bit more challenging, we're also going to be looking at beliefs and feelings and identities. So what beliefs do you have a relationship with? You believe the earth is round. You believe global climate change is going to be catastrophic. You believe love is blind. Whatever it is you believe. And feelings. You may have a strong relationship with feeling bored, feeling joyful, feeling irritable, different feelings. And lastly, identity. So maybe you have a relationship with feeling like you're a particular sort of person, a particular quality that you may have. You have a relationship in your identity with being funny, or with being interesting, or being aggressive, or whatever it is. So we're just writing and writing, no filter, no judgment. And by the end of that process, you're going to have quite a lot of things on your list. Yeah. So before you do anything else with your lists, we're going to do a little bit of breathing. Yes, you knew that was coming, yeah. And for today's breathing exercise, you're going to need one of these. A straw. This is one of those bamboo straws that are very popular here and starting to be more available all over the place. You could use any straw, but it's quite nice if it's got quite a big hole in the middle. And we're going to use the straw to help us be a little bit more conscious of our breathing and more regular with our breathing. So the breathing pattern now is just very even and steady. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 4. In for 4 through our noses, and when we breathe out, we take the straw you can't see that, but the breath is coming out of the end of the straw. You don't need to do You don't need to be that naughty child blowing in a drink and getting told off. We're just breathing peacefully and easily, letting the breath out through the straw. And it just brings a little bit more focus to the breath And I know some of you said that you find meditating quite difficult, the idea of not getting distracted, not having a lot of thoughts crowding in. And it might be that this little prop makes that easier. So if you need to pause and grab a straw, I'll still be here. All right, let's go. So we're going to do in through your nose, 2, 3, 4, out through your mouth. Go at your own pace. You're not doing deep effort, full breathing. This is gentle and easy. Bringing peace into your body. Little decluttering of your mind. And whenever you find that your mind is wandering, just let the thought grow, like you're dropping a stone into a pond, and it's gone. Bring your focus back. That smooth, easy rhythm. In, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. And you can carry on doing that for as long as you want to. But for us today, we'll stop there. And before I go, we'll just go back to the list. And now that you've got a peace of mind, maybe a bit more calm in your nervous system, have a look at the list. And next to some things on your lists, you just want to put a mark, a question mark maybe, or a cross, because these are things that you feel are taking away your power and your energy, rather than restoring it or amplifying it. And you won't necessarily be able to remove those things from your life, but having noticed that, you could think about what strategies you could employ. If it's a place that takes your energy, maybe there's something you can do about it. Maybe the reason your kitchen takes energy from you is because you don't have a good place to sit, chop your vegetables. Perhaps you can fix that. Or because that stupid cupboard door never stays shut. Maybe you can do something about that. If there's a belief that takes your energy, especially if it's a belief or an aspect of identity, like I'm stupid or I'm boring, or some sort of negative attribute you consider yourself to have, maybe you can let go of that. Just chuck it out. It's worth a try. Happy decluttering. See you tomorrow.